Hello, everybody.
Hey, Weekly Tears. Hope you're having a good weekend.
Let's just want to make sure everything's working here.
I think I want to turn these lights on, Vic.
You can turn those lights on.
See what happens.
Ooh, that makes it. See, then it makes us dark. Did you turn? You didn't turn this one on.
Oh. Ta-da.
See, now
that
we're
one's
super
even
dark.
worse. If you turn that
Hold
one
on.
off.
If we leave that on and turn this back on.
We were having weird things with our lighting
that's
earlier, so we were kind of playing around, so.
That's still got. Hold on. Maybe it was just bad on Zoom and like it'll be better
Maybe.
on regularness if we just put that back to how it was.
Maybe.
There. Yeah, that seems better. That looks good.
Hello, Laura. Times
Hello,
2.
Laura.
I like that. Really, YouTube? I only said it once.
Yeah, that's how technology
Yes.
works. By the way, do you want me to post? I can probably post on.
Oh.
Because I didn't post that this was. Hi, Kate. I didn't post on social media that we had this going on.
Gotcha.
Because I didn't I was too busy with things.
That's okay.
Oh, we never had it in there because it's just. God damn it.
I did put it in there.
But we're on the
even though
separate
it's-
thing now. Remember?
Oh.
Because you're on the regular.
I put it on the share to DLWeekly or something.
Yes, but I'm on
It
a
didn't
different
work.
server than you are now.
Gotcha.
Was there an exclamation point at the end or something?
No.
Teresa's passwords are terrible.
Well,
Thanks,
I
Jorge.
knew it was just going to be temporary, so I didn't get too involved.
Going through life like hey.
There you go. That can be what you wear for your first day back in the bar.
Oh, goodness. No, because I'll probably not be like you, and I'll probably wear a DL Weekly, like my host
Sure,
shirt.
probably.
Because you just like to remain
Anonymous.
For whatever reason.
It's because I don't like
Hi, Donna.
wearing...
You just
whenever
wanna
I go to the
blink
parks...
into the background.
No, not... So whenever I go to the parks, I really like wearing, leggings and a flowy, long, either dress or tunic-y type thing. I like flowy and lightweight. So if we can find something to slap a DL Weekly logo on that's long, flowy, and lightweight, then I'd be more apt to wear it. But t-shirts, I feel like I need to wear t-shirts with jeans. And I'm not wearing jeans at the park in summer. Not my thing. So that's why I don't wear my park t-shirts. Same thing with when we were at D23. I don't know if you noticed. The only days I wore my my DL Weekly shirts was when I was wearing jeans when we were at the convention center in the freezing cold AC.
Oh.
So that's the reasoning. It's not really that I don't like them or anything. Which, by the way, for those of you that don't know, a couple of you already have some of our new merch and you are testing it out for us, which is great. We appreciate that. We're getting good feedback thus far. So I think we're ready to start building our start building our shop, our store, for the new DL Weekly merch. Long story short, we were going through a third party and decided, you know what, Tag was like, we'll do it ourselves. So that's what we're doing. And actually, it's turned out better than I thought. I thought it was one of his wild, crazy ideas. And I'm like, oh no.
And actually,
how is this going to go? But
now that we got
we have a system.
The system, well, at least for the shirts. Now that we have the system down, it actually is really easy because we pumped out a bunch of shirts right before we went on our trip. So
yeah. So it's actually not bad at all. So, yes.
Jorge's going to be there May 7th.
Oh, how exciting, Jorge.
That's not too long from now. That's what is it? Not 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Friday, the 7th. So a week after the park opens.
Oh, thank you, Mel.
Did you answer Laura about the cat?
Oh, yes, Laura. The cats are still here, and they are on my list. They are hardcore on my list. One of them, especially, is at the top of that list. He's eating my plants, and he's eating my cat. He's chewing on my cactus, and he's just...
How does your cat chew on the cactus without getting, stickers?
I like to think to myself that it did damage to the inside of his...
You just hope.
That he cut his tongue or his lip or whatever, because I'm just like, stop eating my cactus. He eats all the plants. And the other thing that we've started doing is litter boxes are not good enough for him anymore. So that's another yes.
I had cats that used to do that too, so...
I've cleaned
That sounds awful.
cleaned it, and I've
Try catnip.
like,
It helps.
even scrub. So it's somebody else's cat that we're watching, and she had litter box liners, so it's kind of like a garbage liner for your litter box, I guess would be the best way of saying it. So nothing actually touches the litter box itself because it's all in this liner. So you just change out the liner when you need to change out the litter. So that's what I've been doing. It's been fine. And then all of a sudden, Felix has decided litter boxes aren't for him anymore. So I even took apart the litter boxes and scrubbed all of them. Do they smell weird? What happened? What changed? So yeah.
I think you just have to realize that cats are evil and they're just going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah. The weird thing though is
Hi, Liberty.
the chewing on the cactus. Though.
She peed on the cactus?
No, chewing.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to eat my cactus. So he I'll show you the cactus when we go downstairs. So you can tell that he chomped on it and probably got stuck by one of the prickers and then
Oh, jeez. I just don't know how a cat eats the cactus.
I don't know what is
See, Liberty, cats are
appealing
evil.
about
Sorry, Deanne, cats are evil.
a cactus. Why would you think, let me eat that? So, Jorge, we don't know when we're going to go to Disneyland yet. The big thing is we have to wait for them to allow out-of-state visitors.
And flight problems.
And, oh, yeah, and we're trying to figure out flights. Flights are kind of weird. But we're hoping for, mid to late July is the hope. And then the other hope, too, is to get back out there sometime in the fall, catch Halloween season. I'm sure they're going to do something. Maybe not anything, amazing, but...
Ooh. Flights are expensive.
You're looking on a weekend, too. It's crazy, because if you look at the dates...
I'm just looking in general
yeah,
here.
if you look at the stuff... Oh, you're looking at May.
I know, but it's showing me just general prices here.
So this is interesting. If you take a screenshot of this today and then look in 2 days, those are going to be different. It drives me berserk.
$1,700 at this place.
I can't... Yeah, I hate flights. I hate them so much.
It's
I wish we had high-speed rail. I feel like that would be a much...
Yeah, look
at
these
this.
prices.
Look at this price. To fly out on a Friday be $1,700.
Let's see. There we go. I'm trying to get the icon.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, 1,700. So if we do that, and let's say we come back. Oh, I just screwed this up. I hate when I do this. We're leaving this, coming back that. Damn.
It's nuts.
There you go. Oh, it says from 1498, so maybe.
I think, Lee, there's something about that name.
What?
Felix. He has a cat named Felix that read randomly pee on things. The bad cat here is also named Felix.
Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at...
So, Freya, we've looked even at other airlines, and they just... Yeah, or other cities, and...
Oh.
Still.
Look. This brought it down.
Nonstop. 1,000... Oh, you're looking for multiple people, aren't you?
I am.
So, everyone... Tag's not looking for one ticket. I thought you were looking at one ticket. Okay, so he's looking for 4 adults. This makes way more sense now. I thought it was one person.
This is really good.
For 4. For 4 people.
This is really good, though.
Yeah, that's the flight that we took that we really liked.
Yeah, what I'm saying is this is really good.
Yeah, that's the flight that we liked.
So let me select that one. And then returning
But this is the only problem is
coming back is I don't want to leave that early.
Yeah, but look.
And we also don't want to come back. Oh, Jesus, that brings up the price.
I know. I don't.
I mean, I guess we could leave early, and that's not terrible.
Yeah.
Because Vern has to be back when?
Saturday.
Right, but he wants to be back before that.
Yeah, he wants to be back Friday because he has a half marathon to run Saturday.
You know, we could pay just a little extra, and we could stay for the morning a little bit.
Yeah.
So this isn't that bad. Let's see what the total price.
So
that's not bad.
See, I can't think in fours. I gotta 1488 divided by 4, $372 a person.
That's not bad.
But what was our flight like? So for comparison, when we flew out for D23,
it was 4 something because remember we had the
when we
credits.
flew out for D23.
Oh yeah, but you're not gonna get that anymore.
No, I know. And when I flew out for Oogie Boogie Bash, flying out of La Crosse, which is where we live, to LA was I want to say it was $275 is what I paid for that flight.
Okay, so I'm looking at August, and
we may not. I don't know.
I was curious to see what our price was in August.
I don't know if we know what our price was.
Oh, we don't, because you're right.
Because we had miles.
Yes.
So anyways, but yeah. So anyways, we're trying. We're trying.
So we've been trying to do Ontario. I don't know if that's correct, Freya. We were trying to do.
Well, that's very, very true. You might get a better rate going to LAX, but it isn't as pleasant.
That's true.
Very true. So we flew in. So D23, we flew into LA. Oogie Boogie Bash, I flew into LA. And then this last trip when we went out for Touch of Disney, I was being super neurotic with the pandemic and everything. And I told Tag, I said, I want to do an airline that's not booking full. And the only place that wasn't booking full was Delta. They had the middle seats blocked out. So, and I also wanted to avoid big major airports like LA. So we decided to fly into John Wayne, and we loved it.
Yeah, John Wayne was
loved it. It was great. And there's a flight from Minneapolis, which is still a 2-hour drive for us, to Santa Ana. And it's like the same times every day. So it's like a normal route for them, and it's a nonstop. So it's pretty great.
Oh, wow. To LA, this is way cheaper.
Yeah. But that's in the morning. We can't do the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, because then it gets more expensive.
Yeah.
I think this is a great deal because they're saying, if I go to my browser view here, they're saying here that it's $359 is cheaper than usual.
That must be for total, like
yeah.
for all 4
yeah.
tickets. Yeah. So anyways, John Wayne was great.
This isn't bad though.
So Lee, I don't know. Yes, there's some shuttles. We ended up doing like an Uber both times, and I want to say the Uber was
where was I? We were at Disney
like
World that we did the shuttle.
$50 maybe.
Yeah, it was like $50.
Yeah, but Disneyland doesn't actually have a shuttle. You could do like a third party thing, like I think there was something called like Super Cab or something like that. Super Shuttle, that's what it is. Yeah. So, but yeah, John Wayne was great.
So this one,
Long Beach, yeah.
This is probably more what we're looking at though, huh?
Yeah, I think
time-wise.
Time-wise, yeah.
So I'm just curious into LA what the total cost would be, and then coming back. Oh, this isn't bad. We could stay the whole day on the last thing for this.
Mm-hmm.
What does this come to total?
So that's like $200.
$1,228.
And the other one was
$1,488. $200.
But then you were gonna be paying that roughly for getting to and from the airport.
$200
ish. By the time we pay for either a shuttle or whatever, so it's about a wash, I'd say.
We have people that we could probably bribe to give us a ride again.
Either way, but yes. John Wayne was a really nice airport. The other nice thing too with John Wayne was when we got there to like leave, security was pretty painless.
Was great.
Yeah, It was just like zip done. So that was really nice too.
Should I just track I should probably just track prices.
You can track prices and it emails you.
I'll see if they give me any good prices.
We're in a rock and a hard spot right now because we really want to like book and finalize all of our stuff, but we also don't want to like buy plane tickets and then find out that for whatever reason out of state people are not allowed back forever. So it's this really weird like we just need to like have a crystal ball to be able to look into to know for sure. It is nice because things like we could buy tickets right now and we don't have to, you can sit on the tickets for a while, or you can make a hotel reservation right now and cancel with no fee.
What's our thing been with the tickets? Like we're just waiting because
there's no benefit.
We don't know about the park hopping and all that stuff. Well, there's no benefit.
There's no benefit to get them now because they won't run out of tickets. I'm sure Disneyland will keep selling tickets until they're until they.
Have we looked at the calendar recently? I
have not.
Let's well, if I could type in the domain correctly, that would be wonderful. Yeah,
we're thinking June 2 because what is it? They're hoping June 15th is what they're hoping for, and that's if everything goes as planned. So hopefully, fingers, toes, tongues, eyes, everything crossed, that will continue. So we're thinking our thought process of a late July trip is probably okay, but...
What do you mean you can't find Disneyland.com?
Disneyland.go.com.
Yeah, no, but it'll redirect.
Oh, got it.
They own it. So let's look at... I really hate this COVID pop-down that they have.
It's so big. Like, there's a lot there. But yeah, so does anybody here have tickets for when Disneyland is reopening? at the end of the month. Anybody going in and checking out Avengers Campus maybe when it opens right away? Or just going in and like being in
Broken their
Disneyland.
site. We've broken their site.
Look at that cute little plant holder with Mickey.
Let's see. So is this?
So view current availability.
Okay, they hide that link there.
Yeah.
Okay, so for one park per
You
day,
can still get into DCA the
DCA
first
on the
day.
first day.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Disneyland's booking up. But now this is interesting. Click Park Hopper, because this shows the days that you can start at the park. That's what I don't understand.
So you can hop into California later.
No, it says Disneyland Park available as starting park.
Oh.
I think that's interesting. So they're assuming people are going to hop. But what if you have a park hopper and you don't hop?
I don't know. Oh, wow. Look at all these weekends. Like the weekend of Avengers Campus
everybody's
is gone.
waiting for Avengers Campus. But look, you can still, if you had a park hopper, you can still start in DCA on the 6th. It's just interesting to me.
Mhm.
And look, again, June 4th, opening day of Avengers Campus. If you have
Not
a
available
park,
for one park.
but if you have a park hopper, you can get
Yeah.
into DCA. I think they're like slowly releasing some of these big day tickets.
Maybe. I know they said that they were going to roll out some stuff, so we'll see.
It's crazy.
Hi, Amanda and Keith.
Yes, Will, exactly. You kind of have to wait for your reservations before you can do like the big things like the hotel and the flights. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
So, Teresa, you want to explain the ears you're wearing and what
the
you hope to
ears
do
I'm
with the
wearing.
ears?
So we had a Zoom hangout with our cast member and above patrons before this. We did it, from 6 to 7 our time. So 6 to 7 Central. And the theme, we've kind of been trying to have themes. 2 months ago, because last month we were Touch Disney, 2 months ago, we talked about pins because we had just had Pinderella on. So we were all showing off favorite pins. This month, though, we decided to show off and talk about items that we're going to make sure that we take with us the first time we go back to the park. So I don't normally pre-plan ears at all. I mean, maybe I have some sort of an idea when I'm packing, but I definitely don't know, like, next trip, I'm wearing these ears. Nothing like that. So, but I did decide that next time we go, I do want to wear my Sleeping Beauty castle ears for the first day back in Disneyland. So that's why I'm wearing these today. And I decided, this was a little shout out, we're also having a bounding week in our chat, our Discord chat. This was not my bound, but I decided the bounding is like space. So I decided to wear
I'm going to pull up
space shirt
and show your beautiful graphic that you made.
My actual bound.
I'm going to show off a couple people's bounds here. Kate, is it all right if I show off your bound on the stream? So here is Teresa's bound. So she was Alien Pizza Planet.
Yeah, I kind of broke the rule because it was supposed to be like a land or an attraction, but I decided to do a bound for Alien Pizza Planet.
With the little alien ear.
Yes, alien ear and my pizza cutter.
And then let me show you guys.
Stephanie, we are so excited for you that you get to do a CM preview day. That's so amazing.
And Kate, do you want to explain in the chat your situation?
Kate is like master bounder.
I
Your
love
brooches are
the
just
brooch here.
Perfect for all. I mean, the colors and the brooch is just great.
It's like she knew that this was coming and got the perfect brooch for it.
I bet you, knowing Kate, she probably already had this in her collection because she's got a fantastic brooch collection. Disney brooch collection.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll also show off, I don't know if she's on the chat. But
Oh, yeah,
this is
Tara.
Tara's.
Yep. Tara went as Space Mountain, like the Q, that like iridescent-y stuff.
So she's got like
cool.
a shiny purse.
Look at her like belt though. Look at how cool and iridescent her.
It's a tie.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm not sure the face here, but she's got the makeup going.
I know. She
It
even
looked
has
like
little
she had
stars.
stars on her eyes. And then, of course, this is the iridescent. I love this cue, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is the type of stuff, if you're not a supporter already, this is the type of stuff that you get to partake in the Discord chat.
It's super fun.
Kate did tell us during our hangout that she had to pay her daughter $1 to take the picture. So, and Teresa, how did you take the picture?
Oh, yeah. So Vern was like busy doing something. So I got a new iPhone, which Tag's very excited about. And I finally figured out, I'm sure my old phone had this, but I didn't know how to do it. The like timer feature on it. So I put the timer feature on it and I put it in a glass. Like it was sitting in a glass, and that's how I took my photo.
It was just so funny to me because I was like,
the glass is probably still sitting on like the desk corner that I had. We can go. I'll show you the glass. It's like the broom.
It's like the broom. For those of you who don't know, there's the broom. Well, if you listened a couple episodes ago, the broom.
You can find the picture of Deanne and I with the broom.
Did I don't know if I put that in the chat, but I can access
you
my
did.
photos
I
there.
put it in the chat. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go. Where did you put it in the chat?
Oh, it's in general. Good luck finding it because people were trying to make reservations after I had posted it, so maybe it was easier to do it
then
your
this
way.
is easier. From Teresa.
It was so funny. So for those of you that don't know about the broom, and thank you, Stephanie, for checking in on our. I feel like we need to name the broom. It needs a name. It reminds me, like, of course, I think of like Sorcerer Mickey and like Fantasia and Sorcerer's Apprentice. So it reminds me. It doesn't look like that broom, but that's what I think of when I think of like Disney and broom. So I want to try and figure out some sort of name that's like in that wheelhouse so we can name this broom. But so yes, thank you, Stephanie, for going and visiting our newest favorite cast member, the broom. But there was this broom that one of the
Are you
people,
sure you put it in general?
I thought I did.
I'm just looking at every image they got.
Right there.
Oh, here it is.
I was gonna say it was prior to everybody making reservations. So here's Deanne and I with the broom. But anyways, the first day we somehow like noticed this broom tucked in the bushes, and ooh, I like that, the magical broom. I like that, Stephanie.
So I was joking with Teresa that we need to
call it M&M, Mickey's magical broom.
We need to make this like an animated graphic of Deanne and Teresa with this broom and put it on a shirt.
Or just a broom. Anyway, so it was tucked in the bushes. So every day we would like check out to see if the broom was still there or not. And one morning we actually walked in and somebody was using the broom. And this poor cast member thought we were crazy because we like went running up to him. We're like, oh my gosh, is that the broom? And he's like, what? So we told him that we had spotted the broom tucked in the bushes. He's like, oh yeah. And he told us the story behind the broom and why the broom is tucked in the bushes there. Basically, he uses it to kind of like spread out the water in the morning after they've like washed the sidewalks. He uses it to like clean the sidewalk, but then also he was like spreading out a puddle so that it would dry faster. And something about how custodial like doesn't come that far out, but they gave him this broom. Anyway, so it's this whole big thing. So obviously it's like the entrance to the park. So there's not like a closet.
I also want to say that if you look in this graphic, this section right behind Teresa is where the broom
it's
resides,
either that one or it's
one.
that one. I don't remember.
I think it was this one, but you could be right.
But
it's in one of the little cracks.
Yeah, it gets tucked in there, and that's where he just keeps his broom. So the last night we were there, we were saying goodbye to the broom, and Tag's like, "Do you want your picture with the broom?" I'm like, "I'll just stand in front of the shrubs."
And I said that I was going to embarrass you.
And then yes. He embarrassed me and went over to the security guards, and we were a little concerned because the security guards didn't know that there was a broom hiding in the bushes there. So yeah. So if you're entering the harbor side, as you enter, there's like that little tiny Disneyland sign right on like the corner of Harbor. As you're going through, if you get there really early, there's actually gates right there. It's before you get to like the big long walk to security. You kind of go through this like little tunnel of these big shrub things. And as you're walking through, left side of the shrub wall is where the broom is.
I'm pulling this up on maps because I love pulling things up on maps.
We'll visually walk through with you.
So,
there it is.
Right here. So these are gates.
Yeah, there's the Disneyland
and it's
sign.
in here.
Yep.
And this is Harbor.
Yeah. So the blue thing, there's your Disneyland sign. You walk under the monorail beam.
I will street view this even. So you walk under. Oh, this is a terrible shot.
Oh, look how busy it was. It was so nice.
It's right where that person kind of is right there. There's a fence that closes and it's back in here.
Yep.
Yes,
it's outside the checkpoint. Like it's outside of security.
I wonder when this was taken. December 2020.
Oh, that's why there's hardly anybody there.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways,
love
that's
going
the berm.
Through, I love going through time. Anyway.
No, yep, not in the park, just way outside of the park. Were you taking pictures of your mouth for your
I was
teeth?
trying to find it. Yeah, I was trying to look at it.
Anyways, it was an unexpected, funny little magical thing. But it was hilarious that, like, we asked the security people that were there at the exit. We asked them if they didn't even know that there was a broom there. So we're like, oh no, we hope we didn't get that like cast member in trouble for storing his broom in the bushes. But yeah, it was so much fun. So much fun.
Oh, here. I got the photo
Of me like pointing.
of you pointing at it. So let me...
Oh, goodbye, Liberty. Have fun walking Miss Nilla.
Bye, Liberty.
Me with my churro toffee.
So it is. It's in the first section. So you were right that it was. In
Oh,
that
you
first.
can look. You can see the bottom there.
Yeah.
There's the bottom of the broom.
So if we zoom in, there's the bottom of the broom. It's a good hiding spot.
Yeah, it was pretty smart.
This is gonna be like this thing now.
As long as we don't get anybody in trouble, like bring too much attention to the broom so that the broom has to be removed.
Yeah.
It's fine, right? It's all in good fun. But yeah, that was a funny little thing from the trip. So,
We had a lot of fun things from the trip.
Tons of fun.
Yeah, we had Deanne was nice enough to bring binoculars, so I was taking pictures of inside the park from our balcony through the binocular to like see. I mean, they were pretty cool though.
It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, we stayed at what the heck was that called? The Fairfield Marriott, which is right across the street from Disneyland. I think Space Mountain was like directly in front of
I
us.
should have kept my map up, obviously.
And we were on the 8th floor. And we walked all the way to the edge of the 8th floor, and we could see into Disneyland, and I like lost it because we could see the Haunted Mansion. Never did I think you could see the Haunted Mansion from outside of the park, but we could see it. We could see the Haunted Mansion. We could see the top of Splash.
So this is the hotel. It's this L-shaped thing. We were right here,
Yeah,
and we walked to the end here, and you could look right into to Disneyland.
So it was pretty amazing to be able
Mickey.
to peek into the. Oh, look, there's another Mickey on the other side. Oh, it's Minnie and Donald. I didn't even know that was over there.
Yeah. I don't think you can really see that, can you, from anywhere? I guess if you walked on the other side.
Yeah. Huh.
Gives them something to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was super cool.
Yeah, it was nice because we had stayed at the Hojo before, so it wasn't that much further than the Hojo. And yeah, we could just boop, 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 boop.
Yep. It was nice and easy. But we could, what were we actually saw one of the turrets of the castle. We freaked out about that. What else could we see that was kind of surprising? The Columbia.
Let me find my photos.
We could see the Mark Twain.
I've got photos.
We saw quite a few things that you wouldn't think you'd be able to see from outside the park. So it was really, really cool. Yeah, well, the Mickey was kind of dorky, but it reminded me of how, when the custodial cast members take like their wet broom and draw on the cement. It reminded me of that like style.
I'm trying to think, what night were we taking?
If we were the Sweep Spot podcast, the broom could be the mascot.
That's true.
That's great.
That is true. I'm trying to find.
But yeah, it was perfect for us, Will, because we didn't have a car, so I don't remember if parking cost was extra or not.
It was extra because Deanne was talking about it being
extra.
extra, and you had to have
you have like a sticker
one of the two
and
were talking
stuff.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's my.
Oh yeah, the
Here's
tree.
my through the thing. So this is the tree that Tinkerbell
tree.
flies into, and then this is the big tops of Tomorrowland, and
there's the
Mark Twain top of Mark Twain here, and then Haunted Mansion and the queue for Space Mountain, and this is just one of the the turret for the castle's behind here. It's hard to see. But that's what this blue is here. And then, of course, DCA. Splash was this one. With the Columbia. In fact, if I zoom in, let's see if I can zoom. It's not going to.
We were such dorks. Thankfully, nobody saw us doing this.
Yeah. Well, saw me doing it. Oh, there's Teresa.
Hello, Donna. Yeah, there's me with my tree. I had beautiful pink trees.
We're back to this, so.
Deanne, those binoculars are over 30 years old. Well, they
worked.
Great.
I was trying to find. I thought I had taken some pictures at night, but I guess maybe I didn't through the binoculars, or maybe it was the night.
It was pretty crazy because Disneyland, like, so all of Galaxy's Edge was lit up at night. A lot of the mansion was lit up at night. Splash Mountain was lit up at night. They even had like, you could tell there were like work lights on at Splash Mountain. It was pretty amazing to see most of Disneyland lit up. I don't think the castle's mostly covered by trees and such. I don't think the castle was lit up at all, though.
Excuse me.
But it was pretty
I thought I had
crazy.
pictures, but apparently I don't. I guess.
Donna, that's exciting. You're leaving for Walt Disney World on Friday. Super fun. Is this your first time going to Walt Disney World, or are you a seasoned park goer? Anyways, it was still so much fun. And like
and Donna, we got your package.
We did. Yes, we did. Thank you, Donna. But yeah, so much fun. Tons of good food. I feel like we've already talked like Touch of Disney stuff to death.
Donna, are you staying on property? That's the next question.
Oh, first time?
Because I was telling somebody recently that you should try to stay on property.
Yeah, it's really odd because being Disneyland people, staying on property is not really necessary.
Seems like a waste.
It's fun, but it's not like needed
for the price. Ooh.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's not like necessary. And the price is pretty steep. Well, staying on property at Walt Disney World, actually, like there are benefits to staying on property at Disney World, and the prices are much better because
Saratoga Springs.
You've got a variety of places to choose from instead of just the 3 that we have and I always forget that there's even 3 because I only ever think of the Disneyland Hotel and the Grand Californian, that I always forget about the Paradise Pier Hotel.
I heard that Saratoga Springs is very good.
Yeah,
to stay in.
There's one that's like pirate themed.
Is it?
Yeah, we went over it on the Skyliner. Remember?
Are you sure that wasn't just Saratoga Springs?
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. This is a Disneyland podcast. I don't know anything about Walt Disney World, really.
Let's see what it looks like from the sky.
And I think I called it the Skyway and not the Skyliner. That's also not a good thing to do.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Because where are we here?
Nope. Wouldn't have been there.
Yeah. Where did we go over? We went over whatever this was.
That. Nope. I don't know.
Spyglass Grill, that might be. Because what is this? This is the... Right here. It's going to say
called.
whatever it is.
Did a timeshare. That's cool.
Well, there's the new Riviera. What is
that?
This
Was
one?
it the Riviera, I think.
Well, the Riviera is the brand new tower.
Oh.
I thought.
I don't remember what it's called. Let's see.
Caribbean Beach.
Caribbean Beach, yes.
Yeah, because they had Caribbean Beach, then there's this one, which is something else. This is also Caribbean Beach. So it is, because this is Jamaica.
Oh.
And this is, because they've like themed them.
Sure. Yeah, staying at the
Barbados.
Disneyland Hotel is definitely on my bucket list. I don't have like as strong of a desire to stay at the Grand Californian. Sure, I would love to.
Wait.
Time.
You want to stay at the Disneyland Hotel?
Yeah, I really
I've
wanna
heard that
stay
it's
at
not
the
that
Disneyland
magical.
Hotel. I really do.
Jorge, I got this at Disneyland at World of Disney. You could probably get it on Shop Disney.
What was the one? Oh, Hey Girl Hey. I'm like, what was the one that we ordered off of Shop Disney? It was Hey Girl Hey.
I didn't order it.
The pool at the Disneyland Hotel is pretty cool. And like Trader Sam's is right there. It's cool.
I typed in
I
Hey
really
Hey
like-
shirt and it brought up
Maybe just type in Hey Hey.
It brought up
A small child in a Woody costume.
because that's obviously the same thing. Oh, you know what we could talk about real quick? So James got a new board game, a Toy Story board game that is based off of, I don't know if any of you have played the Harry Potter, I can't remember what it's called now. Hold on.
Hogwarts, Battle at Hogwarts.
Hogwarts Battle, something like that. Let me see if I can find what the Toy Story one is called. because it's good. Although we got to like the 4th level because there's like different levels. The 4th level was almost impossible to get
Really?
by. Yes, we had to play it 3 times to get through it.
Wow.
So it's this one here. Put the browser up. So it is this this obstacles. This might not be it. Hold on. No, this is it. Yep, this is totally it. So you could tell, Teresa, you have the Harry Potter game. You
Yeah.
can see it's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Plays pretty much the same as the Harry Potter one, but it's fun. It's themed to Toy Story, and it's a lot of fun.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the Disneyland Hotel that I just really want to stay at it. I had so much fun walking around. Was that Yeah, during D23 when we just like walked around. I just like the feel of it. I like the pool. I don't know. There's something about the Disneyland Hotel. It's very expensive though, so it's definitely like stay there once.
Here it is. Found it on Shop Disney.
Oh, it only got 3 stars. That's sad.
Copy. I'll put it in the chat link here. And there you go. Yeah, the Disneyland Hotel, I feel like... Wait, what were you saying about the Disneyland Hotel?
I like the decor of like the areas that we were walking through. I like the like nostalgia of it.
Yeah.
I like the grounds.
I just feel like the rooms are nothing to write home about.
No, the rooms look like normal hotel rooms with some pixie dust sprinkled on it. But I like the
atmosphere.
Yeah. I like the grounds a lot.
I wish when they did the remodel a few years ago, they would have. Their original plan was to actually tear down the towers that are there. They were going to tear down one tower at a time and rebuild it like new, which would have been great.
Yeah.
But then
I wonder why they don't just update them.
They did just update them. That's the whole point. I don't know about the Disneyland Hotel opening.
I haven't heard anything about when that's going to happen either. The one thing that I wonder about, right, because I'm thinking about these things differently since I'm in the midst of planning our wedding out there, is, are they going to maybe open, like maybe will the Disneyland Hotel not be open for people to stay there, but are they going to open it up for event? Like, can they open it maybe just for events or something? Because there's a lot of ballrooms and like conference centers.
Well, there's a lot of restaurants and stuff that are really good there.
Like there's a lot to it. Other than the fact that, yes, there are rooms there for people to stay. So I'm kind of wondering if they're getting, like, Goofy's Kitchens there. If they might do some sort of, like, hybrid thing, or if they're just going to, if it's all or nothing. But I just wonder, especially from, like, when weddings start up back again at Disneyland, how they're going to
still
do that.
Building the DVC tower there? I haven't even heard anything about that.
Eventually. Oh, yeah, and the afternoon tea. That's right.
Hi, Push Pinnier. We'll have to try afternoon tea one of these times.
We'll have to do. Oh yes, the pictures of those.
What is that? Disneyland Hotel afternoon tea?
I don't know. Tea something. Because it's like different. It's like afternoon tea or like Halloween tea. Like I think they're they theme them different. That looks so much fun though.
Yeah, so this is...
Have fun making dinner, Donna. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us for a little bit.
Classic afternoon tea, starting at $35. That looks good.
I don't want to do the classic one. The themed ones look very fun.
Classic... Well, I'm just saying, like, this is the idea for it or whatever. It's under dining events.
The other ones are like... They have
it's Steakhouse 55, huh?
Mm-hmm. Like it's like this rack thing, and they have like... I'm thinking of there was one that was... like those. There was one that was... Oh, that one's apparently like Mickey and Minnie themed. There was one that was like tea themed for...
Here you go. Halloween.
There was one that was like the Mad Hatter
right
tea
here.
party. Yeah. I think those look fun to me. The regular one maybe not so much, but these look so fun and so cute. And I love the little like rack that they bring out. It looks so fancy.
I would eat this.
It looks delicious. And the thing that's amazing to me is like looking at these, even just like the tiny little sandwiches, like the amount of like care and time that went into like cutting these perfect little squares of bread for these tiny little sandwiches. They're so cute. Oh, the classic is the themed ones. Okay, I get it now. I get it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Disney
it's
always
like,
has good sweets and stuff, so
Oh, yeah.
it's very exciting.
Yeah. It just seems fun. And Steakhouse 55 is not something that I've experienced yet either.
No.
Which someday maybe. But
I guess I worried about like the price with it.
Well, and I always get, like, I forget that there's restaurants and things to do at the resorts because I'm just so stuck in the bubble. I even kind of, like, even recently is when I've started trying things at Downtown Disney restaurant-wise. So, I'm just expanding
Your horizons.
my horizons or whatever ever so slowly. Because first it was only the parks. Now the parks and Downtown Disney. So eventually we'll check out some of the options at the hotels and the resorts.
It's a ton of food, so it's going to be like the food event again.
Yes. Oh yeah, Storytellers Cafe too.
What was the price on that?
That was 35.
35, starting at 35.
Yeah.
That's
So
not bad.
It probably depends on
Especially if it's a lot of food.
which one. It does look like a lot. It does look like a lot.
So here's from back in 2019.
Steakhouse is gonna be way overpriced. Yeah.
Let's see.
What didn't you like about what was it about the cucumber sandwich you didn't like, Stephanie? So this is how like not fancy I am. Is a cucumber sandwich with bread, or do they use like cucumber slices in place of bread? I don't know.
This is a funny question.
Me? I've never had anything like that, so I guess I don't know like what tea sandwiches
I'm
are
intrigued.
normally.
So I'm looking at a
Roasted
review
watermelon
from the Disney food blog, and there's your
that's
cucumber
a cucumber
sandwich
right there.
So I'm like looking at this, and I'm like, these look really good, but some like the sweets look really good, but I'm looking at
Jorge,
like some of these things.
You can get a mint julep in Downtown Disney at Ralph Brennan's. You can get it at the like express kitchen little walk-up window that you can also get beignets at, which were fantastic. We had some when we were there.
Here's the menu. So you get this stuff, and then if you want extras, these are the cocktails, so they must have
Oh, sure.
a whiff of alcoholic beverage.
In a pear tree. Look at how cute their little names are.
Of course they're going to have cute names.
Bread and cucumber. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like cream cheese, too. It was with bread.
Ooh, look at that salad.
Look at how cute that little thing is. Farewell truffles. Cute.
You get 2 little truffles at the end.
Look at those chocolates. How they have like the little like movie posters on them. That's amazing. The details of all this stuff. It's
I
crazy.
wanted to see if
me.
they had another afternoon tea tagged. So everything tagged with afternoon tea.
Oh.
21 Royal apparently had
There
an
you
afternoon
go.
tea. So this is the one that we just looked at.
Crazy.
I'm just trying to look at. Oh wow, look at this Enchanted Rose Lounge.
Oh, we were there.
Look at that vest.
Yeah, that was what our guy
Oh,
was
this
wearing.
is the other one.
Mm-hmm. A very Merriam birthday tea party. Do you know that you're scrolling through all this?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at that macarons with the thing on it.
mhm.
They're carafes of stuff. Look at that. Look at that with the roses.
Yeah, it's an experience.
I want to go do one of those now. And now I'm starting to get hungry again. Like I ate before I came
Look
over
at that
here.
deviled, like fancy deviled egg.
That's what this. Oh, that is
Yeah.
a deviled egg.
It's a super fancy deviled egg.
I didn't know what it was. That's really cool looking.
Wow.
They just get so creative with these things. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Looks like, is it seaweed?
I don't know. It just said the
Yeah.
sandwich course. So, maybe it says right here. Egg and cucumber sandwich, prosciutto.
Anyways.
Gosh,
Very cool. We can like stop making everybody hungry by looking through all of
these are so cute.
little treats
Okay,
that we
closing the-
can't have because
closing
they
the window.
don't exist yet.
Ralph Brennan's was just good in general for like the beignets.
The Enchanted Rose, yes, it was very like fancy, but it was so cool. Like it was really cool. We got to go for we just did an appetizer there when we were there for Walt Disney World, and
Concierge
Yeah,
got
it
it all
was
set
very
up for
cool.
us actually.
that was part of our
Tour around the
yeah,
monorail
our
beam.
our monorail tour. It was fun. It was, and the cool thing was, it was just us. We were the only people in there for a little while,
Mm-hmm.
and then like one other group, like a couple, sat at the bar, and it was it. So then we actually, our waiter took us on a tour and showed us all the cool different things. So there's 3 different rooms. We sat in the main room, which is supposed to be like the ballroom, is what it's themed off of. And then there was like the garden. There was a room that was themed to like the garden, and a room themed to like the library.
Yeah, it was really cool how they've themed those.
And it was themed in a way that wasn't like overly Disney, I guess would be a good way of saying it.
It was classy
It was
with
very
touches of
classy
Disney.
with like hints of Disney. It was like Disney bounding for home decor because it wasn't in your face Disney. If that makes any sense whatsoever.
By the way, so this got posted in the chat, and I kind of wanted to talk about this a little bit. Did you sign up for so there's the Parks Con 21 thing did you sign up for that?
Yeah, I'm the one that signed up the podcast
Yeah.
for it.
Did you sign up for the newsletter thing? So
I
I've been
don't
getting
know
the
if
newsletter.
I did, but I'm getting all sorts of emails.
Well, because I keep getting the thing from this guy who's putting on ParksCon 21, his company, I guess. He has like a whole series of like videos and stuff. He actually has worked with Tony Baxter on some things.
Yeah.
I think so. I got the last. It was like day 6 today. Did you get today's day 6?
It starts next. ParksCon is next week.
Right, but I got day 6 of his newsletter, which was like part 6 of 6 or whatever. And I honestly think it's leading up to try to sell his like program, his masterclass program.
Sure.
But it's been really interesting because he had like a little bit of an interview with Tony Baxter that was kind of cool, talking about how you can bring Disney theming like to your house.
Oh yeah.
I thought the concept was really interesting. I'm just trying, like, I don't know what this thing is. Like, I know what ParksCon is that he's trying to do, but
the masterclass.
But like
thing?
the masterclass, so he's like trying to like sell you on it, which is fine because like it's been really interesting so far. But I'm just wondering, like, where does this go? Like, what is he getting out of this thing? So it's interesting. But he apparently had a car run into the front of his house. You didn't read any of the newsletters? So he had this car run into the front of his house at some point. And so he took the opportunity that he was going to try to theme, like Disney theme, like not Disney theme, but like use theming like Disney does to theme his house to be interesting. Because he was waiting for like insurance payments and stuff. So he was like the ugliest house on the street, and people were saying all this. Yeah, and he loves Disney stuff. So he met Tony Baxter and got this whole thing. And then Tony Baxter is helping him theme his house.
Which, speaking of Tony Baxter and houses, we recently
I should put the link
stumbled
somewhere.
upon and found a video of Tony Baxter's house and the landscaping at his home, and it is magical. If you did not know that Tony Baxter was an Imagineer, you'd have a pretty good idea that he was an Imagineer after seeing his house. It is so cool. It almost is like you stepped into Fantasyland a little bit.
So
like,
his backyard,
cool.
he did themed off of the new Mary Poppins movie. The what is that song?
The Chimney Sweep song.
Yeah. So that's what they themed. So they worked on that. That's the video. I just put the link in the chat.
There are some indoor video, like indoor parts of that video of the inside of his house. But yeah, there's a couple of different videos on YouTube of Tony giving a tour of his house, and it's just...
Yeah, if you just do a
so cool.
YouTube search of
cool.
Tony Baxter's house.
He designed his own house.
Yeah, he built it 30 years ago, they were saying.
Yeah, he designed the whole thing, and like in his maybe it's not his office, but in one of the rooms he built like a model of the house so he could visualize everything. And the model, even like the lid comes off of it so he could visualize what each of the room layouts and sizes would be. Like, as soon as you see like what he did, you're like, oh, that makes total sense, because that's what you would do for an attraction or whatever. But he did that for his house, so it's just super cool.
This is his architect.
It's like his
and she is showing off the model he did. So I'm not going to play the audio for it, but just this is the model of his house that he made. It's a Tudor style house, and she's kind of talking about it here. But in a minute, you'll get a close up shot, and it's so cool because she was talking about how helpful it is to have these kind of models, because as an architect and as a designer, you can see if there's going to be problems before it's built. So this is the house here, the exterior. This is the model. And so here in a second, she pulls the lid off.
So they were actually doing a couple of additions at this point. So that's why there's some unfinished areas there.
But see, she pulls the top off, and this is how his house is laid out. So like, I don't know. I never, I guess, envisioned what Tony Baxter's house might look like.
Right.
But this is, I don't know why, but that's not what I thought his house would look like.
It's very grand. It's very, very grand.
It's very themed, cool. So,
Mhm.
like if I just want to show, okay, so here. So this is the outside. Beautiful. By the way, a couple of these trees on the
Gorgeous.
side were trees that came from the hub at Disneyland before the
Oh.
50th, because he talks about that in one of the videos.
That's cool.
That he got to take, because for the 50th anniversary, they took the big trees that have been there for years and years
Sure.
out of the hub so people could see the castle and the fireworks better. Well, he
Oh.
put them in his backyard, or his side yard,
Mhm.
actually. But this is his house, and this is the same person again. But if we skip along here,
Oh,
so this
that's
is some of the stuff that she did. So this is the backyard they redid. And then at night, they did all this cool lighting, so it would look like mood lighting and all this stuff. Isn't this so neat? This is just so cool how, like, he has this all themed. They talked about how they restored all this. Oh, here's with the better lighting. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool.
And then I'm like looking at the lighting. I'm like, of course, a Disney Imagineer would design the lighting for their backyard to look like
Right.
that.
And then here's the inside of his house.
Yeah,
Look at this.
It's not what I don't know. It's not what I would have thought. There's a lot more like wood.
Yeah. So he's got this, these are all sections of his house. He's got tons of little trinkets everywhere.
I geeked out because there's a Figment animatronic
and there's
in the
model we
corner
talked
of
about.
one of the shots, and I'm like, it's Figment.
Yeah. So he's just got, so they added on to this like guest room, which she's showing off here. That's
and
just
like his
super
office,
cool.
I
And
think that's
then
the other thing.
yeah, his office is here in a minute. That I want to show because his office is super cool. So this is Tony Baxter's office right here. It's kind of small, I would have thought. Doesn't have a computer or anything. He does a lot of things by hand. He's got a lot of Indiana Jones. Yeah, he loved his Indiana Jones stuff. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's your Figment.
He has a Figment wind. What do you call that? Weather vane.
Weather vane. Yep.
Figment weather vane.
And it's right up on top of his office here. So, yeah, this was something that we ran into this week, and I was like, that is so cool that he has this cool house and office with all this different stuff in it.
I was honestly surprised that there were so many videos of the interior of his home.
Right?
Like it's his private space.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
super cool. Sorry, we went on a whole
We
weird
did.
tangent there, but yeah, it was a really cool thing that we just happened to find this week. So if that's something that interests you, for sure, just look it up on YouTube. There, like I said, there's several videos. But
I'll post the other link here too.
you're right, Will. He lots and lots of English, theming and inspiration. They're heavy English theming and inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like a majestic English cottage that if you took an English cottage and made it into a mansion.
It reminds me of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
It does, yeah. It reminds me of that's why I get the Fantasyland vibes from it, I think.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I don't think Tony Baxter really spent a lot of time doing stuff in Fantasyland.
Sure.
He was more on the Splash Mountain,
Mm-hmm.
Big Thunder, Indiana Jones, more of the adventure type rides, and you don't see a lot of that inspiration
No.
in his home. Yes, in his office, of course, you have the Indiana Jones.
He has
statues,
Indiana Jones stuff
but
throughout. So there's a video that I found that was really weird. It was recorded off of someone's TV. You sent it to me.
Yeah.
And he has a theater room, and he loves entertaining until the wee hours of the night. So they had some clips at the end of him showing a bunch of behind the scenes footage of building a lot of things and stuff. Would you love to go to
That'd be
Tony
so
Baxter's house and have him tell you all these stories about?
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
We should try to get Tony Baxter on the podcast. I feel well now since this guy's interviewed him,
You never know. You never know until you ask.
we should. So I did some internet sleuthing and actually found where I'm pretty sure he lives. So maybe I should just go, Mr. Baxter.
No. That's weird and creepy. No.
Anyway.
If you want to end up on somebody's list.
Yeah, probably.
That's how you do it.
Be banned from all Disney parks, everything.
We'll have to maybe, I'm sure there's some sort of email.
Well,
or
Lynn and Ken know
something.
them. How come he doesn't put us in contact with Tony Baxter?
Ken knows Tony Baxter. Lynn
We'll
does
send
not.
Deanne over there. Who's gonna ban Deanne from somewhere? Deanne will
But
be
not
"I love
showing
your
up at
stuff."
his home.
That's
That's
true.
just that's you're crossing 10 too many lines.
Sure,
there.
I'm sure.
Not good to get arrested.
Yeah. Well, if I'm ever not on the podcast anymore, you know what happened.
You know what happened.
Teresa's like, it's just me now. I don't know how this is going to be edited or anything.
We're just
What was that, Luna?
She was like hopping over to see Felix, a.k.a. Fred.
Fred.
Fred the
See, Deanne said
cat
she'd
that's
go.
on my list.
Poor Deanne's going to get arrested.
Don't get arrested, Deanne. Don't get a restraining order put against you either.
By an Imagineer. That'd be awful.
Oh, not good. Not good. Anyways, well, we hope that if you guys are all able to plan trips to Disneyland soon. Thankfully, we actually have more of an idea of when that can happen again. For a long, long time, it was very unknown. So it's just exciting. Even though we can't be there opening day, I'm just very excited that we have weekly tiers that are going to be there opening day. We have weekly tiers that are going to be there before the park even officially opens because they're going to
cast member
hang
previews.
out with the cast member preview days. It's just so cool.
Actually, two people, two
Oh
weekly
gosh,
tiers.
Stephanie, you're right. He helped with the redesign in Fantasyland.
Two of our weekly tiers are going to be there on the same day for the cast member preview day. So they're actually taking over our Instagram that day. So if you want
cool.
some from inside Disneyland stuff, check out our Instagram.
The things I'm the most excited. So let's end with that. What are you most excited for with going back to Disneyland? I think I'm most excited to see the refreshed mansion, and I'm also really excited to see Snow White's Enchanted Wish. Like, to the point that I'm not sure if I want to watch any videos ahead of time.
You know, I'll tell you, this
like I kind of think I want to go in.
This probably won't be surprising to you. I'm actually not really that excited about any of the things that they've plussed. I'm just excited to actually, selfishly for me, I'm excited because I want producer James to see Galaxy's Edge.
Oh.
That's what I'm most excited for, to see him see Galaxy's Edge. I'm also excited to ride Rise of the Resistance again, and hopefully have it be a more smooth
I think it's
thing.
It'll be different. It'll be.
Well, I'm hoping it'll be better.
More,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think it will be. I think
you don't think by the time we go?
Remember, they've got the rule of the indoor stuff, so I don't know.
But that may not be a thing.
In place. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
we'll have to find out. But I guess of the three things that you talked about, though, of the carousel, of the Haunted Mansion, and as of Snow White, I think I'm probably most excited for the Haunted Mansion stuff.
Yeah. Hi, James.
Oh, James is watching.
That's
see, I
funny.
do care, James. I do care.
Oh, Will. Yes, I really want to see the Doctor Strange area too. That's what I'm most excited
Avengers
about
Campus
with
will be
Avenger
cool.
Campus is the Doctor Strange area.
I want to see Tom Holland as Spider-Man in the attraction because I love Tom Holland.
It'd be like watching the movie, but he's
I'm
there.
I'm just gonna stand here and watch the
I'm just gonna watch
safety
the
video
preview
over and over again.
And over again. It'll be fine. It's not different at all. Anyways.
I think James is only watching because he's trying to figure out when it's wrapping up and when I might be home.
Poor James.
Probably.
Poor James.
But yeah, so hopefully
well, hopefully we'll get to see many weekly tier faces in the park next time we get to go out.
I have the impossible question for you.
Oh no.
When we go to the parks, which of these three things are you going to want to head for first?
I kind of think I want to do a Grand Circle tour.
Yeah, but what of the three new things are you going to want to do first?
Oh. Ooh. So I'm going to be a nerd because I assume our first day is going to be in Disneyland. So then it'd be between Haunted Mansion and Snow. So I think I'll probably be a little bit of a nerd and watch wait times and see what makes more sense, to go to Fantasyland and hit up Snow White first, or to hit up Haunted Mansion first. Honestly, the only thing I might do different about my first day in Disneyland is I might do a Grand Circle tour and then
the problem is you have to
park.
convince the four of us all to do that.
I can do it myself. It's fine. But
yeah, that's not going to happen in real life,
absorb, though. I just want to be in the moment of being in the park and then
yeah, that's what walking in and strolling down Main Street will be.
Yeah, but
you're going to have to get your coffee first.
Yeah, I can get my coffee and then we can sit
No,
enjoy it on the train.
No. You're getting your coffee before we get in the park because
Oh,
I am
before we get
not
in the
going
park.
to contain my excitement for seeing the park, standing in line in the market house waiting for you to get your coffee. That's all I'm saying.
Anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of almost feel like it'd be.
But see, Lee's got a good point because you can see the carousel and Snow White they're right next to each other.
It's true. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I just.
James wants to start with Space Mountain. See,
Look,
James is on your side.
James and I are gonna do the Grand Circle tour. You can just. But I just. So, Will, what I think is going to happen with Haunted Mansion with COVID, because it's the stretching room isn't a functional elevator in Disneyland versus Walt Disney World. You can
walk on through.
Walk through. I think they're just going to have little markers. I think they're going to say, because that's what we had when we
With
did
Star
Rise
Wars.
of Resistance, was like you had different. That part you had to go to the different colors multiple times. So we were like the red groups. We always had to go to the red marker. So I just think they're going to have distance out dots on the ground.
The picture, did you put the picture on social media, on our social media
Alex
with
did.
that? Oh, Alex did?
Yep.
The picture that we have on our social media, I was very
the divider?
impressed at how good of a picture it was, because we were Teresa and I were just talking about the divider being something
you
we
can,
saw in the video, but this is a great picture for it.
So well themed.
Yeah, like I honestly don't even know if they should remove it
themed.
after all this is done. Like
Yeah,
this
it's
looks really
so
nice.
well themed.
Can I just view just the image? Okay, here we go. And I can zoom in. Yeah, I think it's really neat looking. This for those of you who may have trouble understanding what I'm saying, this like side thing here looks so neat. And then of course the new portrait thing's over here, but I like this.
Yeah, I think that's so well themed.
Do you think they'll get rid of this? I feel like they might keep this.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I'm thinking about is like during Haunted Mansion Holiday, that's kind of your time to like take
Look
in
over
that,
there.
like big display. So
Maybe they
obviously
get
you're
rid
not
of it
able-
for Haunted Mansion Holiday, but not the
Maybe.
regular.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyways, it'll be.
That was
interesting.
Haunted Mansion,
Yes,
Deanne.
Deanne, that was Haunted Mansion. That was like right before you got on your Doom buggy.
I forgot. Deanne doesn't have social media.
Oh yes, yes.
Yes, that is right before the loading zone of the Haunted Mansion. So before that was where you would have the Doom buggies to your left if you were in that
Yeah.
photo.
It's like where you like walk and then you kind of go back to you kind of do a big U-turn.
See, Will thinks they should keep it too.
It's themed so well. Anyways.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up. I gotta go help producer Vern with some graphics stuff before I take off, and then that's it. So thank you guys for joining us.
Yes.
The next time we have one of these, the parks will be open.
That's so crazy. That is so crazy to think, but so excited at the same time.
Yeah. So
anyways, hope everyone has a good night.
yes, have a good night, guys, and look forward for you guys listening on Wednesday.